proving their employment history.
So everyone showed up with their ID cards, pictures of their phone, other IDs, recommendation letters, employment contracts, and they're hoping that all this paperwork will be enough to get them a visa immediately so they can get out of this country.
Others came here because they're terrified of the Taliban. They didn't know where else to go.
She doesn't have any connection to the U.S. She's just here out of desperation. She's saying, please, do something. Take my son.
They were right to be worried. By late afternoon, the Taliban made a brief incursion into Kabul, probing. They met no resistance. Kabul would be a walkover. It was game over.
Kabul is falling now.
After 20 years, the Taliban took Kabul and Afghanistan almost effortlessly. By nightfall, the Taliban seized the presidential palace. Al Jazeera broadcast pictures of them inside Afghanistan's equivalent of the Oval Office, while the United States scrambled to evacuate, an inglorious end to a 20-year war.
The evacuation of Americans is continuing tonight, but it has been interrupted by sporadic gunfire, the embassy telling Americans to shelter in place. So it seems the Taliban do want the U.S. to withdraw under fire. Peter?
Personnel and others who are still there, most secured at the airport, but the evacuation of the embassy itself is still on heat.
On board a plane due to leave Kabul overnight, but at the last minute they're told the flight won't be going. Passengers are forced to rejoin the chaos outside. There is panic and fear everywhere. For 20 years, Afghanistan has had stability, democracy, and relative safety. It's all ended in a matter of days. A lucky few have made it out. This is Delhi Airport, and a mix of relief, anger, and despair.
I can't believe the world abandoned Afghanistan. Our sons are going to get killed. They're going to kill us. Our women are not going to have any more rights.
The Taliban, forced from power by Western troops 2 decades ago, are back. They claim to have taken over every government department, including this, the presidential palace in Kabul. It's desperate to escape. Fear of what is to come has gripped every level of society, including former government ministers.
Deep down in my heart, I keep telling myself I won't have to pay the price for joining a government position. But now I might face consequences that I never even dreamed of. And I guess that's the price that we pay for trying to make this world a little better than when we came to it, and particularly Afghanistan.
British troops have now arrived in Kabul to evacuate UK nationals and Afghans who worked with them. It's thought around 4,000 in total are eligible to be airlifted out. Criticism of the chaos now engulfing Afghanistan is widespread. Parliament will be recalled on Wednesday to debate the crisis. A protest outside the White House in Washington. America has long argued its troops couldn't stay in Afghanistan forever, and public opinion supports troop withdrawal. But serious questions are now being asked. Why was so much money spent, so many military lives lost, to simply allow the Taliban to walk back into power? The air over Kabul is full of helicopters as diplomats and embassy staff make their escape. On the ground, the people wait with growing fear. It was not meant to end like this. Graham Satchell, BBC News.